Okay, so what we have here is a 10-4 cotton from Peaches and Cream, and we're using 2 strands or 2 yarns per strand. And this is a short run, but I just want to show everybody how we do make this type of rope. The strand, the yarn itself starts out kind of big, which is fine, I mean, for the same purpose, but this is what we use for some of our rope making, cord making, is this stuff here. And this will make approximately 1/8 diameter. And the top I got from Daniel at Nautical USA, and I put 1 wrap of my brake on it. What this does is slow down the spindle, so the rope will be made, but it'll be made kind of tight. And then we'll just watch and let it go. So after I string up the yarn, I pull my brake out, my stop, and let it sit naturally. And like I said, this is a short run. Now with my setup, I put brakes on down here. So when I string up my yarn, my traveler doesn't come forward. So that's how I do that. Now, I'm going to start twisting down here at the gear head, and just kind of watch and see. It's going to be a few minutes, so you might get bored, but try not to. So here we go. One more thing with this type of gear head, we turn clockwise on the handle end because it's an orbital gear. The strands are getting a lot tighter by twisting. Okay, now when we get down to here, at this point, we'll take the top off. And since we live out here in the country, we try to use all our rope, all our material. So this here would be waste normally, but for us, what we do is we give a little tug and pull one strand off and put it on another, and same way. So we put them all on the same hook. And we straighten it up, and now I will hold it here, and now I will turn counterclockwise to finish making the rope. And that's the rope. I don't lose anything. The problem with this is this end here is a little looser than this end, which is fine because we use the rope for everything. Now I'm down here at the other end. I will show you. After I do that at the gear head, I will put my stop back in, and now I will turn counterclockwise again down here. If I had two people, I would have another person here turning the gear head while I walk the line and feel for any abnormalities, like a bump in the line or something like that. So I'll give this a little bit, and I'll stop right there. Then what I do is I'll tape it here. And I'll tape the other end. Now it's daylight and it's hard to see if there's any comments or anybody who's watching, but that's fine too. It's just here just information. So after I tape both ends, I will hold my spindle, pull my stop out, and let it spin. Now what I'll do is I'll put one brake back on and come back to the gear head. And I'll pull it off and I'll give it some slight tugs. And while I'm giving it tugs, I will let it loose in my hands, not let it fall on the ground. But that helps get the over twist out. And you'll see what I mean on the lay here. This is looser than this. So you see here, but when you come down to here, you can see how tight it is. So that's the difference. But like I said, out here in the country, we use everything as much as we can. So then what I'll do, I'll just leave it hooked up to my spindle, and I'll just coil it up. I could do it like that, or I take my little roller here, and this is how I store our cord here. And you see while I'm rolling it here on this, it will spin back here and eliminate any kinks or twists in my cord. See, then I could take it off and tie it here, here, and here. But I want to show you now. Find a good spot here. Let's try 17. Well, that's going to be a heavy 1/8 cord. And that's how we do it, using the peaches and cream And it's a 10-4, so it's a number 10 4-ply. So it starts out big. This is my spindle end. This is the gear head end. So you can see the difference. But it is a tight lay. And this is good for the flat knots that you use. Other than that, that's how we do it. Hopefully tomorrow or maybe later today we'll get another video of using the 10-2 mercerized cotton. Thank you for watching. Okay, in the shop.